Hi Taurus, welcome to your April reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you feel like, you can keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of April. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight with some guidance and overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well, and happy birthday to all my April Taurians out there. I hope you guys have a great birthday season. And with that being said, we're going to start off with some affirmations for this month. Little affirmations you can return to for the month of April. Little reminders you can tell yourself or remind yourself. Okay, so what affirmations do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of April? Show me what affirmations do Taurians need for April 2021. Any affirmations for Taurus? Oh wow. We have messages and inner peace coming out. We're going to stick with it. And I'm going to set this here. So messages. Finding answers in life comes through emotions, thoughts, knowing, and your heart. Add logic to it and it will bring confusion. Affirmation, I know. And inner peace. Find a moment to meditate, for in the silence, answers to your prayers are heard. Listen carefully. Affirmation, I am at peace. So there's some sort of message that's trying to come forward to you guys in the month of April. There might be something that you've been wondering or contemplating about or asking for a sign. You've been waiting to get some sort of confirmation, but guess what? Confirmation comes from within. So you're really needing to go inward, spend some time in some silence, maybe go out in nature, go on a little nature walk, or sit down in a park and just be with yourself, be in your element, ground yourself, walk on that ground barefoot. Okay, it's spring over here in the northern hemisphere in Canada. I'm so happy, y'all. You have no idea. I've been cooped up in the house for too damn long and fucking COVID restrictions. I'm like, every day is Groundhog Day. So I can't wait for it to be nice and just go outside and be in a park and just sit and cloud watch. Like, I don't even care, man. Just get out of the house. But it's recommending that you guys definitely need to spend some time alone to go inward and just have a moment of peace. And whatever answers that you've been waiting on getting, or anything that you've been kind of confused about, maybe you've been way too logical or way too analytical, or you've been trying to make sense of something, but by doing that has only been making more confusion. So instead of doing any of that, sit and feel and think and allow whatever to come up, okay? Because there's something that's trying to come through to you. I'm almost getting a lamb energy from the animal spirit deck. So you already know the answer. It's just within you. Your gut already knows. Listen to it, pay attention to it, okay? And if you don't know, it's recommended that you go inward and think about it and contemplate it as long as you need, okay? So it's really important for the month of April to spend some time out in your element, have some inner peace, connect with yourself, and let those messages come through, okay? Let's pull some animal oracle messages. Let's get two for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have? Any animal oracle messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of April 2021? What messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021? We have the fire ant coming out, fire energy. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus the month of April 2021? All right, we'll take these two. Fish and rabbit. Okay, so there's something that's been eating away at you. There's something that's just been really frustrating. Whether it's just like your surrounding environment or the people you have been dealing with or your home, or maybe there's something that's been going on within you. But I can't help but feel like there are other people involved in your situation or other people's opinions, and it's just something's been eating away at you, and it's just you can't ignore something any longer. There's been something that's been getting in the way of you fully being able to move on from something or get over something or to fully heal from something. Like, there's something that has you agitated, there's something that has you annoyed, it's eating you up on the inside. You're kind of confused about the direction you're going down, where you're headed. Things are just feeling like up in the air. Nothing's concrete is what I've heard. Nothing's concrete, nothing's set in stone right now, and it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of stressful. You don't really know what the future holds. And with that being said, not really knowing where you're going, which direction you're headed, some of you might be fighting against the current, making things a lot more difficult for yourself. And your fears are coming at play here with the rabbit. So it's so important for the month of April to get into some sort of meditation practice, because that's what's going to help you calm the mind. Because right now your mind is racing. You're stressed, you're anxious, your heart is racing, you don't know what to do, you're hearing the opinions of other people of what you should be doing, and then you're questioning yourself and you're getting confused. Like, I thought I was gonna do this, but now I'm wondering, maybe that's a waste of my time, or maybe I should listen to that person's idea or their opinion, or but it's like your mind is getting so cluttered with other people's opinions and all the chaos. Like, it feels kind of chaotic with this card coming out, and even with the fish, there's so much going on, and you're like, I just need some peace, man. I just need some peace of mind. I just need some calmness, right? I just need some zen time for myself. I'm getting like, you guys should run yourself a hot bath, Epsom salts, and just turn off your phone, do not disturb, put on some relaxing, calm meditation music, have like a cup of tea or something, and just have like 20-30 minutes to yourself. Just be calm, maybe spend some time journaling. Like, I think for the month of April, there's a lot on your plate, there's a lot on your mind, you have a lot of responsibilities to be taken care of, and it's like overload. Like, my head is low-key kind of hurting right now. So it's like, Taurus, whatever's going on, take some time out for yourself, carve time out for you. You really need it. And to set some small goals for yourself to accomplish for this month. Small little things. That's what's going to help keep you sane, okay? So instead of focusing on the long term, it's kind of like a sign like, hey, just focus day to day. My dog is snoring loud as fuck, if you can hear that. It's just important for you guys to just set some small goals per week, okay, what do I want to accomplish this week? I want to do this, I want to try and get this done, I'd like to do this, whatever that is, write it down, make a list, check it twice, go and find out who's naughty or nice. I'm just kidding, it ain't no Christmas over here. Come up with like a small little to-do list, and that will give you something to focus on, okay? Because right now, there are fears about the future, there are anxieties about what's going to happen, but guess what? The future hasn't happened yet. The future determines on what you're going to do right here, right now. And I think it's extremely important for you guys to focus on your well-being, your health, mental health. Some of you might have been struggling with that. Otherwise, you're just going to reach, like, burnout. And you're going to just burst. You're going to pop. So it's so important for you guys to just try to get in control of your thoughts. Some things around you are completely out of your control. Only thing you can fully control is yourself, your thoughts, your reactions, your actions, right? Our thoughts turn into actions, and our actions turn into habits, and our habits turn into our reality, or whatever that quote is. Shout out to that guy. I can't remember his name. I apologize. All right, so let's pull some tarot messages and see what's going on for you guys for the month of April. What messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021? What messages do we have for April, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh wait, for April? Oh my god. For Taurus in April. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Her snoring is distracting me, y'all. I apologize. Let me just have a minute. Okay, what messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of April? Any messages for my Taurians? What do they need to know, be mindful of? Any messages that they need to hear for the month of April 2021? Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April? Wow. Four of Swords. You need peace and calmness and some time alone. Time for some do not disturb mode. Go into your little shell, go into your little hermit cave, and just pull away for a moment to be with yourself, okay? You need a break. You've been working hard, you've been putting in the effort, you've been following everybody else's orders, but you need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to what your body's telling you. Some of you might be needing to take a break if you've been exercising a lot, and maybe you need to just take like a rest day, okay? Especially for those who've been working out every single day, being active every single day, and maybe you've been pushing your body. Read your body, listen to it, take a break, okay? That's for somebody out there. let's say you've been studying for exams and it's been chaotic, it's been stressful. Take a break. You can't study when your mind is tired. Nothing's going to absorb, all right? If you've been working on a project and you're exhausted, and maybe things are getting a little bit frustrating, or you're struggling a little bit, or it's not working, take a break. Return to it when you're stronger. Take a break. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. It's time to rest. All right, we have the full moon in Scorpio coming up in this month, which is your counterpart, right? So you guys might be going through it. Be calm, be kind on yourself. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also have Justice coming out, Libra energy. You need to balance yourself. The things going on in your life, you're needing to find some sort of balance. Okay, because right now you've been juggling, and you're kind of losing your balance, or struggling with the focus, and feeling a little bit flippy floppy. It's time to get grounded. Okay, speak your truth. Be fair to yourself. There's some sort of lesson that you might be needing to learn. Perhaps this has to do about you guys needing to learn when to take a break, right? Let me just see what else needs to come out. There obviously is the balancing of the scales. Anything that's been going on or any imbalance in your life, expect to see a shift. We did just have the full moon in Libra not too long ago, so maybe the seeds you planted to release certain things that maybe were feeding into your imbalances, you might be seeing that come to play this upcoming month, right? Of releasing those things that maybe feed into your frustrations or your fears or struggles and stresses. Maybe you're going to be seeing a release of that, or a release of these fears or mindsets or people's or opinions of others, right? As you learn to embrace and embody your own little peace of mind and calmness, right? Calming the mind and getting control over your thoughts and your patterns of how you think, and really starting to take control over those little things. And that's where you're going to see like the balancing of those scales. Okay, anyways, big lessons being learned here in the month of April. I wanted to say March, so maybe some of you have been doing this already. Okay, messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Any messages? We have the Hermit. Literally. Like I said, you guys need to go alone. You need some time out. You need a break. You need to just be by yourself in your element. This is Virgo energy coming through here. We also have Libra energy coming out, even with the Four of Swords. All right, you guys are just needing some quiet time to connect with yourself. Literally, though. Because it's like some of you are trying to find a way out of something, or trying to find like a solution, or trying to figure out, where am I going? Which direction am I heading? I feel so confused with the direction I'm on, or the road I'm on, the path I'm on. What do I do? But you can't seem to figure out your plan because there's just so much chaos. And so you need to go in your own little cave, lock yourself in your room, just have a moment, right? So you can find your path and get your footing. Because right now there's a bit of like wobbliness, like your feet are kind of like, your feet, instead of being like straight, they're like going outwards, like you can't seem to walk straight. Your balance is off. You're gonna slip and fall and hurt yourself. Wow. And what do we have here? The Sun. Wow, 3 major arcana coming out. That's pretty crazy. All right, so Leo energy, Virgo, and Libra coming out. Oh, that's actually fitting the order of the zodiac, right? Leo, Virgo, Libra. Oh, wow. There's strengths coming out, more Leo energy. Interesting. But we're just going to stick with these 4. So, as you go inward, as you calm your mind, as you find a way, find a direction, find the path that you're supposed to be on, because the message is already inside of you. You already know, but right now, your mind is so cluttered. You have all these things going on, all these other voices in your head, voices from people, those around you. You can't seem to hear your own intuition. I always say this. It's like when you get a phone call, you're in a loud, busy room. You can't hear the person on the other side, and so you need to step out of that loud, busy, chaotic room where it's calm, where it's quiet. You can actually hear the person. That's the same thing with your intuition, right? You can't hear your higher self when you got all this crap floating in your brain, right? You can't hear your higher self. You need to calm the mind and it takes practice, and it may not happen the first, second, third try. Consistency is the key. Do this for the month of April, okay? Fit meditation into your life. Fit it into your day-to-day life, right? Even if it's like 10, 15 minutes, even if it's before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, right? Fit it into your routine where you can just carve some time out for yourself to check in. Okay, once you do that and you kind of commit to it, you're going to find a way. The sun, this is shining a light on the path that you're supposed to go down. And it's also highlighting this optimism. At the beginning of the month, you guys are stressed, fearful, worried, concerned, not really sure what's going on. By the end of this month, by the end of April, you guys should probably feel a lot more optimistic about the direction you're heading down. A lot more of like a clear direction as to where you're going, who's coming, who's staying, what you may be needing to release. You're feeling much more at ease, not so stressed and convoluted. You finally found like your center, and nothing can shake you, nothing can distract you or any of that. So I'm liking it. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this, and then we'll pull some Tikashi messages. Let's look into the Four of Swords. Okay, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me the Four of Swords, please. Tell me the Four of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oops, in April. Four of Swords for Taurus in April, please. We have the Three of Cups. I have the Four of Swords for her Leo and Libra, right? This is Taurus, right? Okay, Six of Pentacles. We have Lover's backside. Let's get one more for the Four of Swords. And the Knight of Swords backside. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles backside, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, so there's been like this push-pull, this confliction, maybe again in your home life or in your current surrounding area. There could be a lot of drama, a lot of just frustration and pettiness and things like that. I also am getting that this could be internal, or maybe it's a little bit of mixture of both. Things going on outside in your personal life, in your relationships, as well as the relationship you have with yourself. There's this kind of chaotic energy. I mean, shit, there's a volcano, right? It's ready to explode. You're ready to burst. If you don't take time out for yourself to calm your mind, okay? Some of you have been investing all this time and energy into something and you're not really sure where it's going, where it's headed. You don't know what's around the corner, right? Fearful of the future, not really sure. Am I on the right path? What about this person, their opinion? Should I listen to what they said? Like, or should I keep going down this road? Or what do I do? You don't really know. You need to go inward, right? Because some of you are like, where are my fruits? I've been putting so much effort into this, but where are they? And so it's like you either keep putting in effort to see these fruits come to fruition, and it may take some more time, and it's going to take consistency and patience and dedication, or you can give up and try something else, but it's up to you on what you're going to do here. You have options, but you have to do what's going to be best for you. It looks like whatever you end up choosing, you move forward, so that's good. You get clear with your intentions about where you're going, where you're headed, what you want to do. I'm liking that. Six of Swords, so you're moving into this direction towards your sun, towards your happy place, towards a much more calm, peaceful time. So slow and steady, right? Take as long as you need. Move at your own pace. Now, the cards that came out as we clarified the Four of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Lover's backside, and the Knight of Swords backside. So, yeah, it's like there are certain connections in your life, friends, family, partnership, like lover, or even in work, that are unrequited or unbalanced or even unfair. Okay? A lot of karmic lessons to be learned here, but with the Knight of Swords backside, I don't even know. Oh, wait, this isn't the Knight of Swords. My bad. It's the King of Swords. Aquarius energy as well. We have Gemini out here. I thought this was the Knight of Swords. It's actually the King of Swords. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with like... Ooh. And wait, let me look at this. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a really unfair connection in your life, or even multiple connections, multiple people in your life that are just really mean. There's a lot of like just harsh, cruel energy with this King of Swords backside and the Lover's backside. Like, something about this is just very unhealthy. there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of blow-ups, there's a lot of arguing, lots of fights, and it's just like, some of you are questioning if it's even worth fighting for anymore, because all it's doing is causing chaotic energy and fucking with your own mental health and your peace of mind. And so some of you might be considering walking away or moving or leaving something behind in your life that's just feeding into your imbalance here. Something about this is just extremely unfair. Big lesson to be learned here. And anything that's going on, just know that there will be balance brought to the table and there will be karmatic justice, right? Simply put, as what you put out is what you receive, and those around you, what they put out, they're going to receive eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not even a week from now, but eventually it catches up. It always does. It looks like you guys are needing to surround yourself in much more balanced connections here with the 3 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Because whatever that shit is, it ain't balanced. It's not fair. It's unhealthy. It's toxic. This King of Swords backside, you could be dealing with someone who's just very, like, manipulative, very just, like, harsh with their words, very cold, like, they don't care how it affects you. It's just very self-centered, and that no one deserves that. Anyways, so some of you might be choosing to make some adjustments or finding a way out of this or making a plan to leave something behind, right, or to set some sort of boundary so that it doesn't affect you the way it has been, because obviously that fire ant energy, this ain't good. Okay. But yeah, so it's looking like you guys are needing to surround yourself in a place where there's this mutual support, where there's this love and caring energy, because wherever you are right now ain't it. And so you're either maybe going on like a little getaway, having just, again, a moment to yourself, or to those that help you, like your friends or family or something like that. Like some of you might be trying to get away or just having a weekend just away from this person or this situation. I do feel like in the near future there are a lot of happy, uplifting times that are yet to come. Lots to celebrate in the near future, so even though you might not see it right now, there are some good things that are yet to come. I don't remember which ones were at the bottom of the text, so I'm just going to keep them all. Alright, let's look into justice. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April. Current justice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Tell me about justice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Current justice, we have the 9 of Wands. Woo! We also have the 4 of Cups. Devil backside, and the Moon. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Decision about the future, decision on where you're headed, where you're going. You have wishes, you have desires about what you want, right? Again, but just how am I going to get there? You're kind of feeling stuck, feeling a little bit lost about which direction you're headed, where you're going, but you still have an idea as to what you envision yourself, where you envision yourself, what you want, what you imagine. You have ideas, but maybe you're just not really sure on how am I going to get there. We have the 10 of Swords, so there's this energy of, again, you guys feeling exhausted, mentally, emotionally, physically, just drained. You've been dealing with a lot of bullshit around you, in your relationships, in your personal life, work, career, studies, all the above. Okay, like I said, there's a lot on your plate here with the fire ant, and it just, you can't seem to catch a break. Every time you think, okay, I'm in the clear, things are calm, I have time for myself, nope, another thing comes up, or another argument, or another, you know, it's just been stressful. It's been a lot. It's been just exhausting. And so you've been working through it, 8 of Pentacles, and you've been dedicated to get through this and to move on from this. But it's like, yeah, there is that energy of, I was saying, some of you might be reaching out to a friend or someone you trust, or maybe just taking a moment for yourself, or to literally even just get up and leave and like move, whether it's temporary or permanently. Some of you might be, again, receiving help from someone that you trust, or talking to someone, or even talking to a therapist, but like literally this is talking about a helping hand. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups out here. It's like you're jumping off ship. There's like a way out of the situation. On the front side, you've lost it all. You feel like you have nothing. But in the near future, there's a ship that you can get on. And there's that Six of Swords energy. Didn't we have that? Yes, there we go. The ship that you'll hop on, that you'll soon leave this chaotic time in your life, this chapter of your life. It won't be like this forever. And you're so close to just like boarding this ship and leaving whatever this is behind. Look, we have the devil backside, so say goodbye to the devil and hello to the future. You may not know what's yet to come with the moon being on the backside, right? You don't really know what's expected. These changes are uncomfortable and a little bit scary. You're definitely needing to trust that you are being guided. You're breaking away from something in your life that's been unhealthy. Whether it was that unhealthy connection, relationship, home life, job, workplace, whatever it is in your life that's been unhealthy, it's looking like you're breaking away from that. This is Capricorn energy, by the way. We also have Pisces and Cancerian energy in this card with the moon. So you're trusting your gut, you're trusting intuition, you're being called to move in a certain direction, right? Like I was saying earlier, it's like maybe there are a lot of opinions of other people of what you should be doing, but you couldn't really get in tune with what you were being called to do or what was going to be the best decision for you. You had to go inward, spend some time alone, hermit mode, which we're going to get into next, so that you're able to figure out, okay, how am I getting out of this? What do I need to do? What do I need to work on? What's this plan? Like, you know, so you're like leaving something behind, or like you're moving to just a much more peaceful time. And you're needing a break, okay? Ugh. All right, so talking about the hermit. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Talking about the Hermit for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Tell me about the Hermit for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. We have the Sun backside, but both sides are very positive, okay? Tell me about the Hermit for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Okay, King of Cups backside, and Ace of Wands. Oh, let's get one more for the Hermit. Thank you, Magician backside. Okay. We also have the King of Pentacles backside, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords backside. Okay, we've got a lot of backsides, but that's all good. Also, the World, so some sort of cycle's closing up. Like I said, there's something that you're leaving behind, whether it's permanent, temporary, but it's just for your own peace of mind, because things have been chaotic, it's been stressful, it's been a lot, you've been dealing with so many different things, and you have to do this for your own sake. You have to go alone, you have to just be by yourself, come up with a plan, without any distractions from the outside world. Get into it with yourself. Maybe you need a little extra helping hand or support from a friend or someone that you trust. You're not alone. But it's like, yeah, it's just like you guys are just needing to spend some time inward to figure out, how am I going to get to my happy place? How am I going to get to my sun? Right. And then even in this card, there's like this wall, and it's just like you're being protected. There's like these little guards up here. So as you are moving towards this place, as you are connecting with yourself, as you are slowly but surely shifting away from these unbalanced connections in your life, you're moving towards a much more peaceful time. You're also going to be connecting with more like-minded people, friends, family, whoever, right? New, old. But it's looking like wow, she's snoring loud as fuck. End of April, you should start to see like the shift in this new direction, in this new start with the Ace of Wands and even the Magician, right? This is about you guys looking into the future and making this shit a reality. It's no longer just a thought of what it could be, but now it's turning into what it is, all right? So even that lightning strike hitting the tree just like perhaps unexpected changes in the near future, or just like a sudden spark or a sudden idea or something that just hits you as you are sitting in with yourself, as you are thinking and contemplating about where you're going, what you're doing, getting your thoughts straight. It's like you just get struck with some sort of idea, something strikes you. I feel like this is a head over heart decision, or like if you have a decision coming up or you're deciding on where you're going, where you're headed, you may need to use more of your logic than your emotions. King of Cups backside, I feel like right now you're needing to just kind of, especially if this is like a relationship in your life that you're having to leave behind or just distance yourself or put up certain boundaries. Like, I know it could be really difficult to, or it could be very like much of a struggle. Or even if it's like someone in your family or something like that, like it can be really hard, but you're needing to put your emotions aside and look at the facts and look at what's in front of you, what's going to be the best for you. We also have the Dolphin in this card too. The Dolphin, in my Animal Spirit deck, it does talk about how this is for your own healing. And Dolphins also talk about some sort of blessing coming your way, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Cups, as well as the Queen of Swords backside. Like, you guys are just done. No more bullshit, no more games, no more mind games, manipulation, any of that unfair crap. You don't have time for it, and you are going to cut that shit out of your life. That's it. Alright? No more making excuses, no more tolerating crap that you don't deserve. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This is the good side of the Seven of Cups, right? So your future's looking really positive. Whatever you end up deciding, wherever you end up going, it's looking really bright. Whatever you end up choosing, right? This cup, this cup, this cup, whatever cup, it will lead to a really fulfilling time. Because what do we have next? We have the Sun, okay? So whatever you end up choosing, wherever you end up going, is going to lead to a much more happier and peaceful place in your life. So although you guys might be a little bit stressed, or maybe a lot stressed with the direction you're headed right now, it's all going to work out. It's happening exactly the way it needs to. Trust in the bigger picture. Although you might not see the bigger picture right now, one day you will. Alright, let's take a look into the Sun for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. We just had a couple cards. Oh, too many, so I'm not even going to look at it. Okay. Try the Sun for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Tell me about the Sun for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. We have the Knight of Swords backside, but he's facing the Sun. Try the Sun, the Ace of Swords. Try the Sun for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Queen of Wands backside. Try the Sun for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ten of Swords coming out again. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups backside, Judgment backside, and the Page of Wands. So there's some sort of good news. Good news after the struggle. Oh my goodness. Good news after the struggle. After carrying these burdens, you're almost there. One last final push. You're so close to your destination. You're so close to hopping on that boat and moving away from this toxicity. Even though the future is unknown and things may not be set in stone, you're about to leave whatever this situation is that has you unhappy or stuck or feeling bored. Like, there's help around you. And even underneath the Ten of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords backside. You finally see a way out of this situation, a way out of this toxicity, a way out of wherever you've been stuck. You're finally finding a way. After going inward, after finding some time to be with yourself and to gather your thoughts and to come up with some sort of plan, you finally found the way. Oh, underneath the Nine of Swords backside, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Positive change, okay? So there's good news. After the struggle, there's good news. There's an idea being presented to you, or you were struck with that idea that hit you. You're like, oh my god, there's a way out of this, right? Now I just have to make it happen. I just have to do some little, cross the T's, dot the I's type of thing. We also have Judgment over here, so divine timing is at play. And also, you might be connecting with somebody new or crossing paths with somebody who may help you. Ten Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands backside, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So this is what came out as I clarified the Sun. It's looking like you guys are cutting something out of your life. Whatever this toxicity is, or that imbalanced connection or connections, right, has you exhausted. They know what they've done. No shame. Wow. No shame. Like, do you have a soul? I'm just kidding. Queen of Wands backside came out with this. It's just like, there's a lot of anger that you may carry, and Fire Ant does mention that there is this anger that you may hold, or something again is eating away at you, or has your blood boiling. And then the Queen of Wands backside usually talks about some sort of frustration or anger or resentment that you may hold towards an individual or individuals, right? You're gonna have to work through that, but it looks as if you are making the final decision to cut something out of your life once and for all with the Ace of Swords and Knight of Swords. This is what's going to make you happy. This is what's going to take you towards a much more fulfilling, peaceful time in your life, where you're able to actually live your life to the fullest by cutting whatever this is out once and for all, because this is what's been feeding into your imbalance. Even, holy shit, she's snoring so loud. Even in the Queen of Wands, look at all like the little ripples and knots. Like, it just looks uncomfortable, you know? Some of you may carry a lot of tension in your body. Okay, I don't know, that's just like a random message, but, and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I have to cut this out of my life so that I can be happy, so that I can feel free from this chaos, from this stress, from this anxiety. Because this is what's been getting in my way. This is what's been holding me back from really flourishing and growing and being happy and all these things that I've been wanting to do but couldn't because of this, right? Something that's been holding you back. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Okay, Taurus, let me just pull some Tikashi messages and we're going to wrap up this reading, all right? And we just had a card that fell, but what do we have? Risk. All right, we'll take it. All right, any Tikashi messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Any Tikashi messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Any Tikashi messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021 regarding this reading. Love. Tikashi messages for Taurus. Thank you. Enthusiasm. Okay, so risk. Risk being yourself, risk having fun, risk loving, risk living. Life is full of risks and nothing is guaranteed. Risks are easy when you trust yourself and flow, but don't take physical risks at this time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give a new idea a go, take a chance on something new, change your routine, and be different. So that's really fitting. I was saying, like, there's this need for you guys to spend some time alone, to get clear with your thoughts about the direction you're going down, things you're maybe needing to change, things you're maybe needing to let go or break away from or cut out of your life, mindsets, people, things, whatever, all the above, right? But take that risk, whatever you've been contemplating doing or thinking about doing, or, you know, that idea that hits you as you are with yourself and you're alone, take that damn risk, all right? Change your routine, be different, take a chance. Love. Open yourself up to more of it. Love yourself. You are lovable and you are worth loving. Love is all around you always, whether you feel it or not. It's your choice. As soon as you let go of the conditions you have placed on love, you open yourself up to love from a new direction. Unconditional love may feel different than what you've allowed before. And enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic about life. Being positive and creative will allow plenty of energy and eagerness for new projects. Look on the bright side, smile a lot, and allow your bubbly enthusiasm to delight, excite, and encourage others. Take care. You might not assess a situation clearly if you are over-enthusiastic. Be balanced. Okay? So Taurus, that is what I got for you guys for the month of April. If you guys found this helpful or insightful in any way, please let me know in the comments below. And if you guys are interested, you can go check me out on Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.